In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can create a VSL that actually converts and gets a prospect to either book a call with you for your high ticket offer or invest straight away into your low ticket offer. So without further ado, let's get into this. However, before we discuss it, it's important that you understand what a VSL is. So a VSL, a video sales letter, is a marketing tool designed to persuade viewers to take a specific action, such as purchasing your product or service or booking a call. And you've probably seen one before. However, there's the old way behind it, which in my opinion isn't the best way to go about it anymore. So as we can see here, the typical old way, you find someone running a lead ad and it goes straight to a landing page with a VSL. So here someone's going to have two options. They can either book a call for your high ticket offer or invest into your low ticket service straight away. However, if they're uninterested and you don't have a lead capture form, you're going to lose this prospect straight away. So you're probably paying a very high cost per click and you're not really getting rewarded for anything. And there's further problems behind this, you see? So you're not having enough touch points, especially if you're just running an ad straight away to a VSL. This prospect could be extremely cold, never seen you before, and you're just trying to take them straight into a VSL to book a call. It's going to be really hard for them to trust you. And if you look at this, Google actually released a recent study stating that someone needs to consume your content for over 7 hours to really decide if they want to invest into you. So this way, it's just not going to allow you to do this. And then to continue what I said earlier, if the prospect does not book a call, you're not rewarded, especially if you don't have a capture form where you get their email, phone number. And then finally, the prospect may not have a strong enough understanding of your service. So even if they end up booking a call with you, you're just going to get tons of objections thrown at you. People asking you to see client results, further wanting to see how your offer works. This should not happen when it comes to a sales call. Prospects should come onto the sales call knowing exactly how your offer works, the amazing client results you've gotten. So you're not taking sales calls, you're taking enrollment calls. And this is what the new way is going to allow you to do, the YouTube VSL way. So let's look through exactly how it's going to work. So you're still going to run some sort of ad. However, that ad is going to go straight to your social media account. The best type of ad for this is ultimately just going to be a boost ad. And you're also going to be doing this with your organic content. However, you're just trying to get people to your top of funnel social media accounts. So when I say top of funnel social media accounts, I mean Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, well actually X, okay? And then within this, you're just going to be nurturing them with your short form content, your story posts, and the entire goal behind this is to move them into your middle of funnel content, so your YouTube channel. If you check out my how to build a profitable personal brand video in 2024, I show you how you can do this. So now they're in your YouTube ecosystem, you want them to watch your video sales letter. However, if they do not take action straight away, that's perfectly fine, because if we make a good enough VSL, they're probably going to subscribe to us, like our video, meaning they're further going to indulge in the rest of our content, so we can really adhere to that 7-hour rule and within our middle of funnel content ecosystem and really become nurtured through our content. So what's going to happen here is the prospect on their own, in their own time, when they feel comfortable enough, when they know that we're the only people who can help them, they're then going to click onto our description where they can go into our landing page where we're going to have a higher level VSL. So this is more so just going to be a VSL where we further reinforce our amazing client results and give a very high level perspective of our offer once again. However, because they've watched our main VSL, which is going to be on YouTube, it doesn't really need to be too long. It can be 8-10 minutes max. So now they're going to book a call with us. But the great thing is so many more touch points, meaning we're going to get far more qualified people coming to us. They're going to be in full alignment with exactly how our offer works and our client results. So let's quickly look back at why this way is better. So like we discussed, greater touch points and the ability to meet the 7-hour rule. You're rewarded no matter what. So even if a prospect doesn't book a call from your VSL, they're still going to subscribe to you, like, be in the rest of your ecosystem. Finally, it's just cheaper traffic, especially because you can do a lot of this strictly through organic. Not too much reliance is needed on ads. So you're saving so much money, higher profit margins. There's literally no downside to this whatsoever. So now you're probably asking yourself, okay, Joseph, you've completely sold me on this. This looks amazing. how on earth am I going to go about scripting this VSL? And that's exactly what I'm going to be showing you now. And there's 6 different stages. So hook, client results, pain points, value, reiterate pain points and client results, and then finally call to actions. So let me walk you through each stage. So firstly we have the hook, and this shouldn't really last any longer than 20 to 30 seconds. It's extremely important that straight away we tell the prospect exactly what they're going to get out of this video, and we're also going to add a qualification metric in. So here's an example. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can write an email newsletter that makes a prospect want to book a call with you. As you can see, it is that simple. We're strictly just telling them what they're going to get out of this video and then their dream outcome, which is ultimately a prospect booking a call with you. However, we do want to add a few qualification metrics because I know I reinforce this all the time in my videos. However, I want to say it again because it's so important. Views, subscribers, likers, they don't matter if they're not qualified because they're probably not going to invest into us. So they can't really do much for us. And this is why we add qualification methods in, such as, and this strategy is for agency owners. So we say exactly who it's for, who are earning at least 6 figures a year and have cash to invest into paid ads to capture leads and then nurture them through this newsletter strategy. So we're saying exactly who it's for. So anyone who may not be qualified, they're going to click off, meaning we're only speaking to our dream client. Okay, so now that we know the hook, as you guys can see, super simple, no longer than 20 to 30 seconds, we're going to go on to client results. So I suggest showing a minimum of around 3 to 6 client results. So these are essentially case studies of clients who have worked with you and you've delivered amazing results for. And you want this to not go on for too long, however, enough time to really reinforce that you've done this for tons of people across multiple industries, depending on who you serve, okay? And then when highlighting these results, it's extremely important that you only focus on the outcome a prospect cares the most about. I see all the time when people are making VSLs, they're focusing on results their clients have got that the prospect just doesn't really care about. So here's an example. So you saved your client over 15 hours per week by doing everything for him. And you also made him $100,000 in just 2 months, okay? So as you can see, you got them 2 results. You saved them 15 hours a week and you made them $100,000 in just 2 months. However, you only just want to focus on one of these results. So if you're focusing with 8 to 9 figure entrepreneurs, realistically, $100,000 isn't really a lot of money for them. The main outcome they would be investing into you for is to obviously save them 15 hours per week. However, if you're focusing on agency owners who are trying to hit 50K per month, then it's going to make more sense to do this because they have time. They don't value time as much as an 8 to 9 figure entrepreneur. So understanding exactly who you target is really important. And then here's just a plug and play framework you can implement when you are talking about these results. So we helped John achieve 6 figures in just 2 months by using this strategy, as before he started working with us, he was only making $10,000 a month. As you can see, we're clearly stating exactly what we helped John with, and then we're also adding further context and we're making our client results more relatable by saying exactly where John was before he started working with us. And then we just continue the loop by saying we also helped John too achieve $500,000 within 6 months of working with us by using this strategy. Before he worked with us, he was only making $100,000 a year. And then we just repeat this loop for 2 to 3 more client results. I'd probably say around 5 to 6 is the max. We don't want to bore them, especially on our YouTube VSL. We can do that on the next stage on our landing page VSL. Literally just list so many client results, very high level overview of how our system strategy works, and then book a call because they already know how it works because we're using the YouTube VSL. Okay, so now that we've reinforced these client results, we're going to go on to the pain points. And I like to use this loop, so a loop from stating the client results into the pain points just to make it more relatable and really remind the viewer that they're currently in this pain and there's a way out because we've helped John 2, John 3, etc. go from where they currently are to where they desire to be. So here's an example. And even though you see all these clients achieving multi-6 figures per month, before they started working with us, they were struggling with the following. And I can imagine you are also with at least one of these right now. And you're then just going to list 5 to 7 pains within your offer. So here's just 2 examples of pain points I typically see people facing when they come to work with me. So firstly, struggling to find time to create content. So I would say that. And then secondly, creating content just to create content without having a clear strategy in place. So list out 7 of your own. That's your action task, because it's going to help you so much get a lot better engagement when it comes to this VSL, because you're really going to be relating to the prospect, saying that, yes, these clients may be getting amazing results now. However, before they started working with you, they weren't doing very good. They were in your exact position. So you're making the video a lot more relatable, and you're showing them it's okay to be where you currently are. However, it's not okay to stay there. You need a way out, and I am your way out. Now you're going to go into value, okay? And it's really important that before we even go on to the type of value you're going to provide, you understand how you're going to present it. And there's really 2 methods to do this. So firstly, you can record yourself for the entire video and let editors, so obviously hit us up if you need that, add animations and graphics on the screen to provide a visual representation of what you're explaining. Or you could do what I'm currently doing right now. So you can use a screen recording software like Loom and display the value in the form of a Google Doc. So this is Google Doc, Miro board, or presentation. So this is my VSL here. You can check it out once you've watched this video. It's just called The Easiest Way to Build a Profitable Personal Brand in 2024. So I'm using it in a presentation format, and I'm using a website called Gamma Chart AI. It's really good. I would strongly recommend it. So just deciding the best way for yourself to present it is really going to come down to market research. Look at what your competitors are doing. If they're predominantly just making videos, speaking directly to the camera, doing edits over it, then go for that, and then vice versa. So when you are providing value, there are a few key pillars that you need to align to. And it's firstly talking about only the parts within your strategy that the prospect really cares about and currently has a belief system behind. So here's an example. Let's say you run a sales consulting business. The prospect most likely only cares about how they can increase their close rate. So this is ultimately why they're going to be watching a video to learn about, really good sales tactics, how to objection handle. However, let's say a part within your offer is talking about streamlining their sales process. Yes, we know that streamlining their sales process will ultimately help them to increase higher close rate. However, depending on where they currently are within your middle of funnel, how much content they've consumed, they may not yet have aligned beliefs with you, meaning that it's better to really serve them with objection handles, different sales strategies, because that is what they currently think. And then over time, because they likely wouldn't book a call for you straight away from this VSL, they are going to consume the rest of your content. This is where you can then further change their beliefs and make them aligned with yours, saying that they do need to streamline their sales process, etc. So understanding where your prospects currently at within their belief system and really speaking towards that within your VSL, and then letting the rest of your content really shift their beliefs. So then when they are ready to book a call with you, they're going to have no objections. And then secondly, provide enough value so even if the prospect doesn't decide to take action with you, it's perfectly fine, because we still want them to implement the amazing advice we've given them for totally free, because we want them to see results and think to themselves, okay, Joseph's just given me this for totally free and I just made an extra $100,000. What would he be able to do for me if I invested into him? That is how we want our prospects to think. So think about it for a second. If we get them that result for free, think how warm they are going to be coming to us when they decide to book a call with us. It's pretty much a guaranteed close. And then a big one to align to is don't go too low level when it comes to the advanced stuff. This VSL is really going to be around 30 to 40 minutes max. We don't just want to provide like a 22-hour course. It just doesn't really work, okay? We want to provide like mid-level stuff and really hone in on the part of our strategy which aligns most with our prospects' beliefs, they care the most about, and that they would actually see results from. So 15 to 30 minutes of straight value typically tends to be the sweet spot. Awesome. So now that we've covered this, before you go with your CTA, you're going to reiterate pain points and client results once again. So Always start off by reiterating the pain points once again, just to remind them and further enforce that you prospect, you have a pain and you need it solved. And if you don't come to me, no one else is going to be able to solve this pain. And then once you've reiterated the pains, once again, it's just going to be your 5 to 7 pains. You're then going to further enforce the amazing client results you've gotten. However, what you can do in this situation, if you have like an abundance of client results, introduce new client results, because this is really going to help to remove any limiting beliefs they may have about it. Because a lot of the time, a main objection, limiting beliefs, prospects are going to push you with is that this just won't work for me. These people got lucky. However, if you have tons of case studies, tons of client results, you're going to be able to further enforce that. No, this just isn't the case. Look how many people have been able to achieve such and such with us. You can do it, and it's going to help them to be aligned to that belief. However, if you don't have that many client results, it doesn't really matter. You just restate the other ones. And then finally, now that you've done this and you've reminded them of the pain points, how your clients used to be in that position, now they're achieving amazing results, you're going to go into the CTA, okay? So, and this is really important that you get right. As you spend all this time making a really amazing VSL, you spent time scripting it, really thinking about the pain points that resonate most with the prospect, thinking about the value section, how you can ensure you're aligning with their beliefs and you're not really causing too much friction. So it's important that you pay attention to this part. And here's what I typically do. So you guys can literally just plug and play this into your VSL. I just say a simple CTA like this. I don't want it to be overcomplicated. It just causes more complexity. Simple is key. So this is what I say. Feel free to book a completely free strategy call with me or a member of my team, where we will cover such and such with you. So whatever your offer's about, provide even more tailored value to your needs. And then from here, what I say is to really reassure them that it's a win-win no matter, even if we work together after the sales call. I just say something like, and even if we feel like we aren't a good fit to work together after this call, it's okay. At the very least, you're going to leave this call with a clear roadmap on where you should go next, plus so much more free value. So we're really showing them that there's really no downside to booking this call with us, only an upside. And it's really that simple, guys. And this is how you can create a VSL, a YouTube VSL that actually converts. And then from here, you then would just go on to your landing page VSL, where you'll strictly just focus on reinforcing client results and a very, very high level overview. What I do for you guys, I just put my VSL, so my landing page VSL within this YouTube description for you guys to check out. Just copy the framework. Perfectly fine. And even book a call if you want to. So yeah, guys, I really hope you found this video really informative. And if you do want tailored help with your VSL, so here's my YouTube, here's my Instagram link. Here's my Instagram account. I'll put a link for you guys to follow me below. Feel free to message me and I'll be more than happy to help you guys write. And I'll be more than happy for me, a member of my team, to come back to you, give you some advice when it comes to your VSL, let you know if it's good, what to change, what to remove. But just make sure you're following me, because that's going to be the only way we're going to be able to see these DMs. So guys, thank you so much for watching this. Make sure to DM me with any questions and to like and subscribe. Thank you so much.